Hi there. Oops. It's great to see so many folk here today. Have you brought your shovels? We've got a ditch to dig for Boris Johnson. And I've been asked a special message that I've got to pass on. First of all, I've got to say hello to Gillian. Hi! And my friends in English Scots for Yes have said they want to record the crowd shouting, because our problem is not with England, it's not with the English, our problem's with the Westminster government. So they want to record this crowd shouting, "We love the English." You ready? 1, 2, 3. We love the English. Thank you. So we're here today to say that we want Scottish independence. Now, a lot of people have different ideas about the best way to get there, about different strategies for arriving at an independence referendum. But all those routes, all those different strategies, first must cross the bridge of the general election that is to come. Next month, on the 12th of December, there's going to be a general election. And it is vital that Scotland sends back as many pro-independence MPs as possible at that election. We need to pandify the Tories. And Labour as well, while we're at it. And what we need to do is to make sure that we have as many pro-independence MPs as possible in this next election. Because the message will be from Westminster, if we don't do that, that Scotland doesn't want independence. It won't be if we don't get out there and vote, if we don't put our differences behind us and make sure that we all campaign for the SNP to get as many MPs as possible. The message won't be that Scotland we're disagreeing about Nicola's strategy for getting an independence referendum. It won't be about, Scotland wants to send a message on climate change. It will be Scotland doesn't want an independence referendum, because that's the way the media in this country works.
Yes, absolutely.
We're here because we all believe in Scottish independence. And we didn't learn about Scottish independence through the traditional media in this country. We learned about Scottish independence because someone that we know and someone that we love told us about Scottish independence. And that's how we made this campaign for independence go from 28 or 29% as it was in 2012, and we achieved 45% in the referendum of 2014. And now the opinion polls are sitting on half and half, and we're there already almost. We don't have much further to go. And we've already proven that we can do it. That we can get that message out by talking to people, explaining the cause of independence, speaking one-to-one, and converting people to the cause of independence. Now, if we get the people that have already come over to our cause because of Brexit, and we can get back on board all those people that voted yes in 2014, and maybe some of them have slipped away, we've already got a nailed-on majority for Scottish independence. And that is why the anti-independence parties in this country and that wee gaggle of scared people up the back are so terrified. Because they know that Scotland will have its say. And when Scotland does have its say, it's going to say Scotland wants to rejoin the family of the international family of independent nations. This beautiful, wet country of ours has decided that it's going to make its own way in the world, forming alliances and friendships with other countries from a position of equality. And that we refuse to get back into the shortbread tin that Westminster has put us in. I'm here today because somebody I know and love converted me to the cause of Scottish independence. It wasn't because of anything I read in a newspaper. It wasn't because of anything that I saw on the television. It was because somebody that I know and love explained to me why it was so important that Scotland becomes independent. It was my Uncle Shug. My Uncle Shug looked after us when we were wee babies. Him and my Auntie Jane. This is a man who's changed my nappy, which admittedly was just last week, which is a bit of an embarrassment. But he told me, and he always nipped my ear about Scottish independence and about why this country of ours can only achieve its full potential if it takes its decisions into its own hands. Because it's what your mammy and your granny always told you. If you want something done, do it yourself. And I've spoken to thousands of people across this country that are involved in this independence movement. And not one of them wants independence because they hate the English or anyone else. Not one of them wants independence because they think Scotland is better than anywhere else, or Scottish people are better than anywhere else. Every single one of them wants Scottish independence because they know that there is so much that is wrong with this country and we need to fix it. And the only way that we're going to fix it is when we take those decisions back into our own hands. And we will do that. I am so confident that Scotland is going to vote yes to independence in the not too distant future. So, just before I go, I would like to introduce you to the person who for me is the most important person in this entire independence campaign. The person that converted me to the cause of independence. Give a big cheer to my Uncle Shug. Thank you for listening.